Episode 4, The Sound of Guns, of the Terminal List, Dark Wolf, carries on the story of Ben Edwards' first assignments as a CIA field agent following his dishonorable discharge from the Navy SEALs. Nevertheless, it makes a few pointless side trips along the way, some of which push its main character to the sidelines. Both Edwards and fellow former SEAL Raife Hastings are embroiled in a clandestine battle to prevent nuclear technology from developing in Iran following the 3-episode premiere of Dark Wolf, which exposed the reasons behind their dismissal. The Terminal List, Dark Wolf, which is set in the not-too-distant past of 2015, is a real spy thriller with very few psychological themes that propelled James Reese's quest for vengeance in the Terminal List. Although the tale worlds of the two shows are clearly similar, Dark Wolf Episode 4 demonstrates that this prequel is firmly rooted in Ben's story, despite the fact that the majority of the attention has so far been on the cast of new supporting characters surrounding him. Even if Episode 4 offers some new information about Ben, it might be argued that the show spends too much time away from and doesn't delve deeply enough into the psyche of its most intriguing character. Eliza's betrayal of Ben and Haverford's entire undercover team is the most significant development in Dark Wolf Episode 4. This bears a striking resemblance to Ben's eventual treachery of James and the ambushed Navy SEAL squad at the start of the original season. Ben telling Raife that he has basic problems with the way things are handled in the military was another intriguing revelation in Dark Wolf Episode 4. Being able to take matters into his own hands at his new employment gives him a sense of empowerment. Ben learns that there is a significant risk associated with this new flexibility when Eliza shoots him in the back 3 times, leaving him for dead and making off with the nuclear technology. This treachery implies that, away from the military's instilled values of loyalty and honor, Ben has come to view betrayal as a necessary component of the game when it comes to the world of espionage and intelligence. Nevertheless, Ben loves to play his cards that way, for better or worse. He didn't really know Eliza and was a little careless in putting his trust in her so soon. After Haverford planned a convoy hit in an allied nation using single-source intelligence, Raife's suspicions of him grew before the crucial mission in Episode 4. He also began to doubt Ben's morals, which was understandable given how he had been breaking the law to complete the task at hand. This brings to mind Ben's murder of the CIA asset that initially put him in this predicament. In Dark Wolf, Ben's battle cowboy character frequently comes across as short-sighted, yet he is nonetheless pleasant to cheer for, despite what he did to Reese. Because he is taking shortcuts and not guarding himself the way Raife and the majority of others with their elite military expertise would, his demise was predetermined in Episode 4. Ben's contempt for convention is what drove him down the dark path that ultimately led him to betray his best friend, as Episode 4 makes abundantly evident. Furthermore, in Dark Wolf Episode 4, more of Ben's flaws start to appear, providing background information and proof that he will typically just do what he wants and is always inclined to choose the course of action that gives him greater autonomy and control. Eliza was also included in Raife's suspicions, which proved to be accurate. Ben, however, disregarded his warning and almost died as a result. If this prequel reveals anything about Ben, it is that his innate conceit has set the way for his lonely future.